Next race that I want to see. Fred Kerley in a 400. Fred Kerley in a 400. Now,
Isn't
he's running
that
the
wild
100.
that that's a race that we're like, I want to see Fred Kerley do a 400.
Well, he's running the 100 at pre, which is great. It's great that he's running at pre. I want to see him run at pre. But he's posting a lot about 400 stuff now too on his Instagram and elsewhere. But he's scheduled to be in the 100 at pre, along with let me pull up the names here of the other folks. But it's gonna be it's gonna be basically the a Tokyo rematch again, right? So you're gonna have Jacobs in there, Ronnie Baker, Kerley in there as well too. I don't know about DeGrasse, but also Justin Gatlin will be in there as well. But he'll have another crack at the gold medalist there, Jacobs. But he's also okay. There you go, 400 meters soon. So he's talking about phase 42 all the time. So now my position, I take everything Fred Kerley says extremely seriously after this last year. So if he says 400 meters soon, that means there's 400 meters soon. If he says phase 42, that means watch out. We don't know what he's capable of in a quarter, because when's the last time we saw a quarter from him? That was way at the beginning of the year, right? When he went to, was it in Doha? Or was it in one of those Continental Tour meets when we saw Kerley run? It was in, it was Hangalo, 44.74. Ran two of them. Last one was June 6th. Obviously, his PB 43.64. I just want to see it. I just want to see what it looks like, how he matches up. I'm assuming if he's racing, there's going to be a good field. So we could see, maybe him and Gardner, maybe him and Zambrano, maybe him and Karani James. So he could get a crack at one of the medalists now, and he's a silver medalist now.
I'm going to plan Fred Kerley's next 12 months for you. You ready for this?
Okay, sure. Make sure you CC him.
I'm going to CC him. Fred Kerley, please, if you're watching, this is what you should do. You don't need to you don't need to pay me for this advice. You just got to take it and do it. He's going to run the 400, hopefully a few more times this year. Gets into the 400-meter Diamond League final. Wins the 400-meter Diamond League final, which secures him a wild card berth into Worlds next year, which means he doesn't need to run the 400 at USA's. He only runs the 100 at USA's. He runs the 100 at USA's, finishes top 3. Maybe he wins, second, third, whatever. It's going to be easier to qualify because Christian Coleman won't count towards the cap because Coleman will have a bye. But regardless, he's an Olympic silver medalist, so he should qualify. That's non-issue. Qualifies in 100, and then he does the infamous 400, 100-meter double in Eugene. It's easy to do. It's 2 days of the 100, and then you go right into 400s over 4 days, and then do 4x4 or 4x1, and then he gets to choose: am I going to do the 400 or 4x1? And he's going to be the ultimate versatile athlete. So I think it's possible for him to also be on the 4x4 and the 4x1. Let me look the schedule. Let me bring it up. Because obviously he doesn't need to do the prelims, but yeah, he'll skip the 4x4 prelims. So he'll do the 4x1 final and then the 4x4 final. So Fred Kerley, you win the Diamond League 400, you go on and you win the USA 100-meter trials in 2022. Then you pull off the 100, 400 double. And then you also lead Team USA to a 4x1, 4x4 double. And you basically become Allison Felix 2.0, but this time
to the 1 and the 4.
It's the 1 and the 4.
Okay.
I guess Allison was never doing 1 and 4 at the same time. She was doing 1 and 2 or 2 and 4. But that would be incredible. It works out. The schedule works out to do the 100 rounds, 400 rounds, and then 4x1, 4x4. It would be awesome, and that's what I wanted to do. But first, you got to get that buy because that's key. And you got to win the 4x. You got to win the 400 Diamond League.
Or to do a little remix on your advice, what if he won the 100-meter Diamond League and got the buy in the 100?
He doesn't get it. Christian Coleman gets the buy.
Oh,
He's
that's right.
defending champion.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's a good
He's got to listen. He's got to listen to this.
That's a good note. That's a good note
Yeah.
because as we know, a lot of people forget the rules of track and field, including the people who cover it, the people who participate in it. That's right. Okay, so wait, 400-meter. Okay. And Lyles has the 200-meter buy. Okay, I'm
Lyles
running
has
through
200
all
meter
the I'm running through all the possibilities here of what he should do. Okay. That's not terrible advice. It's not terrible advice.
Tweet at Fred Kerley this advice.
Don't,
Dude, my advice is he
actually,
could win 4 gold medals in 2022. That's my advice. And it makes it easier that he doesn't have to do the 400 at USA's, right? Because then he can kind of.
So the 100, 400 don't overlap at Worlds?
No, they don't. But they probably will overlap at USA's, because they try to do everything in 4 days at USA's.
Yeah. Okay, but that would get rid of it, right? He would get rid of that situation. All right. Yeah. Keep an eye on that one. Phase 42.
Hey, man, phase 42.
Or phase 4 for 4 golds, according to Gordon here. All right.
Four golds in 2 disciplines, the 400 and the 100.
Oof.
That's what it is.
There it is.
That's what he really meant.